Hello. In this video, we're going to talk about loops. So, we are talking about for and while loops. So, what is a loop? A loop is a Python statement that repeatedly executes a body of code when the condition is true. There are two types of loops in Python. As you can see from the title, one is the for loop, one is the while loop. The for loop is also known as the for each loop in other programming languages. Works by accessing each item in a data collection, in a list, a tuple, or a dictionary. So we start with the list. The format is for variable name in the list or the tuple, execute the code. So I'll do a sample for the list. For I in list A, print I. So what this will do is, this loop will go through each item in the list and print out the item which is assigned to the variable I. So the first item mark will be assigned to variable I and then will be printed out. Then we'll move on to the next item which is liang. It will be assigned to the variable I and it will be printed out. So on and so forth. So let me show you what happens. So that's the result. So we can apply this to the tuple. You can apply it to a dictionary. For a dictionary, we have to use the items function to return a keys value pair. So there you have it. That's a for loop. It's quite straightforward. We can also use the built-in function, the built-in range function, if we need to generate a list of numbers. So for example, this will generate from 0 to 9. So the range function will generate a list of numbers from 1 to 10 and it will be iterated through the for loop. We also have two special keywords called break and continue. Break will break the loop. So I put an if statement. If I equals to 3, it will break the loop. So it should print out 0, 1, and 2. Another keyword is continue. Continue will skip the loop. We'll move on to the next item once the continue keyword is encountered by the Python interpreter. So you can see hi, I'm 3. You can see at the bottom below. At number 3, it won't just print the number 3, but it will print hi, I'm 3. So this is the for loop. It's quite simple and straightforward to use. We'll move on to the next one called the while loop. So the while loop, the format is like that. We have the while keyword followed by a condition. So the condition here is variable a is less than 15. So what this is doing is, the while loop has a body. The body of code is shown by the indentation, one level indentation. So it's saying that while variable a is less than 15, if we evaluate as true, print the variable a, and variable a plus equals 1. So what this is saying is the loop will forever be true as long as variable a is less than 15. So you see, as I execute the code, it's going from 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We need to increment the code. If we don't increment the code, we'll be stuck in a forever loop. A forever loop. You can see that the keyboard needs to be used to interrupt the endless loop. So as long as the condition is true, the loop will run forever. You can see right now, the loop is running forever. I interrupt with the keyboard. So the conditions can be shown. What are in the conditions? Conditions could be mathematical conditions or the logical operations covered in the if statements tutorial. To check out the if statement tutorial, please check in the link in the description below. So we must always have a way to adjust the value of the variable used in the condition. We can also use the if statement to contain a break or continue keyword. So we'll break at number 13. And continue keyword. And let's loop because never plus equals 1. So you can see, hi, I'm 13. You'll see that it will be printed and then we'll move on to the next loop. You'll continue. So there you have it. This is a short introduction for for and while loops. Thank you for watching the video. Like and subscribe the video if you want to see more videos. See you.